Hello guys, this is your Uncle Big Fish, and on this video we're gonna be doing some reactions to the Black Desert Mobile official Discord suggestion panel. So, alright, so you guys really liked this series. The last one got a lot of views, and you guys asked me to make a new one very soon. I also don't really know what to do regarding the new Woosa. I've already uploaded most of the content regarding her that I thought was necessary. I don't really want to post any Woosa related content anymore, at least for arenas. Yeah, for arenas. Maybe for field is okay, but for arenas I don't really want to upload anything. I don't want to give people an idea on how to play the class properly, because I think the class is a little bit, it's not a little bit, it's way too strong. Yeah, it's way too strong. It's a class without counters. It's a class that dumpsters even got tier classes. So yeah, Woosa is absolutely broken in every margin. It's a class without weakness, and I have no idea what Pearl was thinking when they first designed the class. I don't know if this was an attempt to profit from making people change to the Woosa or something, because here's my thought process, alright? All this time we have classes that are really strong, like Warlord or something. Like, those classes are really strong. Berserkers was very strong, but those are classes with a particular weakness to something. Is a class that couldn't really go super broken due to the fact that they have one or two weaknesses lying around. For example, this Berserker is weak in one particular aspect, and that's the fact that he can easily be kited around. And the reason for that is his only opening skill is Havoc Thrust, and you can bait that skill out, and the moment that skill is out, the class couldn't really pressure you in any way. I mean, they can pressure with Vicious Rend, but the skill is unprotected in the arenas, so there are always ways around that. Warlord is the same way with Backdraft. Backdraft is really strong kit, but the class is still kiteable. Like, there are some sorts of weakness, like that is just how a class was meant to be. You can grab open a Warlord pretty easily, honestly. Like, I think the only unprotected skill, the only anti-grab the skill does have is probably on the backdraft, on the backstab without the flow. But that's about it. The class is pretty easy to grab, and although it's really tanky and it makes grab opening pretty trivial, the class is still somewhat balanced by it having really bad maneuverability. The class doesn't have a lot of maneuverability, and because of that, it's easy to cut around. And you can use a much stronger class like Buccaneer or Raven to actually deal with that. For example, the Buccaneer is really strong as well. It's a very strong class, but the class has a non-super armor opening and a lot of holes and immunity rotation. The class is also very soft, so he's easily chipped down. It's not really a class that have any sustain whatsoever as well in the arenas. So the moment you drop her HP, it's very difficult for her to get HP back up. Like, Serret's skills and Buccaneer is absolutely garbage, and because of that, that's a way that they try to balance the class in some way. Raven is absolutely broken, like, there's no arguments about it, but this Woosa is simply taking things a little bit too far. Like, this Woosa makes everything even remotely good in this game turn to garbage. Like Buccaneer is probably, like, Buccaneer, Fletcher, Raven are probably the only few classes, maybe Lancer, that has somewhat of a chance. I'll probably say Raven has a pretty decent chance, but you need a really good Raven for that to happen. And a normal Raven or an average Raven or even a good Raven is probably unable to do shit against her, and that's probably against just a so-so Woosa. And yeah, that's one thing that I just want to point out. It's an absolutely broken class. Yeah, so that's a way that they try to balance the class, and so, like, they either make it really soft but have good maneuverability. It's probably tanky, but it can't really move a lot. So that's kind of a way that they're trying to somewhat balance the class. Like, class balancing in this game is absolutely garbage, but at least they're trying. But when this Woosa came out, it's absolutely perfect. Its sustain is absolutely incredible. It's got sustain on the super armor skill, which deals super high damage. Plum damage is absolutely bonkers. Yeah, very low cooldown. Immunity rotation is almost 24/7. And aside from that, she's also extremely tanky to the point where even a full combo from a GM will probably not even do half. It's absolutely bonkers. Like, I've tried like going for a normal GM combo, it barely did half. It was like 55% or something, and like after 2 plums, she just got all the HP back to survive another combo. So that one is just extremely like just like kind of piece of shit. Yeah. And then after that, they add the Stormfall, which has no cast time, so you can literally just press it once and just evade, and the skill will still come out. Like, even if you're CC, it still comes out, and it makes her near impossible to combo. Yeah, like I think you guys have seen the video where I was playing the class with no super armor skills, and I was literally dumpstering on everyone. Like, it's just a really broken class. I don't know what's gonna happen regarding all that, and I just hope that I have a sliver of hope that Pearl Abyss will reconsider what they have done and will nerf her as soon as possible. A lot of people have been telling me that they're wanting to quit because they feel like their class is becoming redundant. They can't do anything against this class, and you're forced to play this class or just turn like completely irrelevant. I think in the past you got a couple choices, like, oh, the class balancing sucks and some classes are garbage, but there are a lot of choices. Like, you say like you don't like playing Lancer, you can play Warlord, you can play Berserker, and those would be fine. You can play Buccaneer, you can play Raven, you can play Dracania. Like, these classes are all broken, but they are beatable by pretty much each other, by each other's brokenness. But this Woosa takes it a bit too far, and it's just simply way too strong. And yeah, we need that class to be banned, like from like future tournaments if it wasn't changed, and we need the class to get nerfed like ASAP. This is not okay. Like, I've seen a lot of people quitting. I've seen a lot of people telling me, Uncle Big Fish, we'll see next update if she doesn't get nerfed, we're quitting. And one of them is actually my guild leader, KK. He was one of the people who was very annoyed by this one, and just a little bit of message for Pearl Abyss. KK is a guild leader of a guild, Armageddon. He has a lot of influence with a lot of people, and I can give you my word, if he quits, a lot of people will quit with him. That's one thing that might happen. And if you don't do any changes in the next 2 weeks or so, arenas will be pretty much unplayable. And when that happens, I have no more content to actually provide, and I'll see no fucking need to play the game anymore in a game that forces me to play a single class. So I'll probably quit too. And I'm not trying to be a dick, but I think that if KK has a lot of influence, I do too, and a lot of people will quit as well. Just not necessarily because of me, but because of the class itself and the state of the game that you guys have provided currently. It's absolutely stupid. You guys need to do something about this. And I'm not threatening you guys or something. It is not a threat. It's just me telling you guys the reality of what you guys have done. It's absolutely stupid, yeah? Alright, now, let's start with today's video. Sorry for taking 8 minutes and 41 seconds of your time. Now, first suggestion, release Dracania Awakening for a new class, please. Dracania Awakening is super cool. You guys have to check it out. Really cool class. Yeah, definitely. I would like to see the class out, yeah. But please don't make it the same as broken as Woosa. It's stupid. Please, dear developers, keep doing the amazing work, releasing new classes, and bring Wizard next month. Wizard. I mean, if you want Wizard, that's fine. Yeah. Amazing work, releasing new classes. Yeah, I think they do have a good margin of releasing new classes. Battle of Shields needs ping and add ping command. Yeah, for sure, man. Like, nobody can contact anything. Like nobody can do shit. Like, it was just like, okay, this might work. Yeah, it's stupid. I'm so disappointed that you have created a class like Woosa. The release of ever more ridiculously powerful classes just making the game boring. Yeah, that's true. There are tons of classes, but hardly anyone plays the non-meta classes because the balancing is awful. Like I said, please think about before you release your next class, and if it has some ridiculous mechanic that can be abused over and over, like this 36 hit skill, that's probably Stormfall. and then add a big weakness to the character so it's not invincible against other classes. Yeah, very very good suggestion. I think that this is very accurate. Yeah, I think yeah, I don't know, I have already offered them to consult regarding class balancing, because I think I understand how to play the game. I understand how things work, and I'm not biased when it comes to all this shit. I've been making content for like 2.5 years. Like, yeah, man. I gave them a choice. I offered them a consultation if they want to balance classes, and I'm not even charging any money or like whatsoever. I just want to make this game a better place. I just want to make you guys enjoy the game. I just want this game to be enjoyable for everyone, and I want to make sure that if you learn something, if you take time into something, you're gonna get good results instead of just practicing like super intensely and then you get beat by some fucking broken class played by a noob. It's just that is not okay. Yeah, I think a lot of EU people and Asian people can also be the judge of what I just said. I played in EU recently with Woosa. Absolutely broken shit, yeah. Very, very broken shit. Like, even with horrible ping. Actually, when I played Woosa, the ping wasn't that bad, I would say. It wasn't that bad. It was like 350 or something. So it's not too bad. However, even with such bad ping, she was still literally invincible. Like, the only times when I lost was literally when I rubber banded like crazy. Like it's just a really, really broken class. And to add insult to injury, I wasn't even using my analog. I was playing with literally one thumb. That's it, man. I was playing with one thumb. I don't use any analog. I don't. If I'm getting kited, I can only move using my skill, using bamboo or the stormhold. Yeah, it was so fucking broken. Like these people that I am against are really, really good players. Players who played for a long time, getting better at the class. I think I was fighting with Mugwe, I was fighting with Mula, with Pafumka, yeah. My god, these people are really, really good players, and it just saddens me to see, like, they're playing really, really good, like, and I'm just there casting bullshit, and they just get completely fucked. It's just, that is not okay, guys. Like PA, that is not okay, man. Like, that is not okay. Like, that is how you lose customers. Like, I don't understand what is the basis behind you creating this class. I really don't understand it. Please nerf her ASAP. It's not okay. This is a big problem. Actually a big problem. When fail stack system on mobile, fail stack is... actually fail stack is kinda nice, but the way I see it, I think that fail stacking will make things a bit redundant, and it's actually going to benefit whales a lot more than you think. Like, if they make the fail stack relatively high, it's gonna make whales who can swipe will get pretty much guaranteed on some things, and it'll make them a lot more broken, yeah. But it's not gonna necessarily be good for you, because free to play, you don't have a lot of resource. So in the end, you're actually going to just you're gonna keep. It's gonna be the same. You're gonna be doing RNG, and the whales are gonna get for sure enhancements. So I don't think this is a good idea. Fail stack is not a good idea. It's not a good idea at all, especially for gears, for things that actually matter, yeah, like totem. Yeah. Stop adding more classes and start doing something about the family feature. What's the point of having 26 character slot while having to use only 1 to 6 characters? Okay, look. So BDM is a very, very simple game. I think it's not very simple, but it's quite simple, I would say. You're only allowed to play a certain class due to the fact that they want to balance how you play. Like, if you have, say, too many classes that you need to take care of, it's gonna be a chore. Like, you need to take care of each classes, you need to give them gears, give them skills, like set everything. It's gonna make things very complicated, and maybe you have time to do all that, but a lot of people don't. Like these people who are like older gentlemen or older women who are playing the game for fun. They want to enjoy the game. There's majority of content right now is pretty packed, so they need to remove something to add something else. And it's okay to add classes, in my opinion. Like, adding classes is definitely a good thing, but I think what would have been better, instead of adding new stuff, is actually to revamp the current classes. I think many classes currently needs a lot of work. Like for example, the bottom classes and the trash tier. Yeah, I think I've uploaded the tier list already. You can check it out. Many of the classes there are really bad. Like really to the point where it's unplayable. So I think it's gonna be a lot better for them to focus on revamping the classes, making every class at least to a similar level. Like you don't need to be like pure balance. It's not gonna happen, but at least make things a lot more balanced out. Yeah, give the weaker classes a bit of hope, a bit of chance. That's all. So definitely this is not everyone thing. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but it's not for everyone. Yeah, it's not for everyone, definitely. Like who's got the time to focus on 26 characters? Yeah, it's very unnecessary for most people, I think. Woosa even more tanky with Fan than Paladin, Lancer and Nova combined. Combined, no, because Paladin has 10%, Lancer has 10%, Nova has 25%. So that's not combined. It is wrong, yeah? It is not wrong. But yeah, she is very tanky. Like this Woosa is too tanky. Yeah. It's very messed up for a class like Paladin to be very soft. Yeah. I think Paladin is one of the saddest classes. Yeah. Very sad class. I think she sucks almost everywhere except Ramo. And I think even in Ramo she sucks also. Because I mean like her damage is not exactly high. She's not tanky. Her grab sucks. Like she doesn't really have anything in particular that's great that other classes do not have better. So yeah, I think Paladin is great for Ramo, but I think she is way behind of her time. Like her time has ended long time ago. Definitely. Decrease Schultz event mob CP is not high enough. It's more like this lah. The game is progressive. So if you're left behind, it is what it is. There's not really anything they can do about it. If they make it weaker, it's only going to make the stronger players stronger and make you less. It's gonna make you less important. You're not gonna be significant. I think what needs to be done is they need to make things a lot easier for you to increase CP. Probably increase the odds of getting maybe Oct gear. Maybe that's gonna be a good alternative also. Yeah, Oct gear is pretty much on every single whale now for a better part of a year. So I think it's time for even the free-to-plays to get like full Oct. I think it's gonna be better for the game, because if the CP gap is too far, the game is not fun. Believe me, it's not fun. Like whales need free-to-plays to beat up, but free-to-plays need hope that they can fight a whale. If you don't give them hope, people will not go for it. Yeah. Merchantry needs more update. I think it does. Yeah, I think it does for sure. Probably like add more BP, because current BP consumption is pretty crazy. Like it's kind of like messed up. Yeah. I think one of the reasons why a lot of people do like this ghost trading or something, it's because the consumption is way more than the surplus. Like the demand for BP consumption is a lot higher than the supply, and because of that, it's people do all these illegal stuff. One new message, cool. Please give us a freaking giant and striker outfits what KR got 2 and 3 months ago. Okay. I think I know what they're talking about. Yeah. Give us grass in our camp. What for? It's pretty irrelevant. I'm not gonna comment on that. I mean, like if you want it, that's cool, but yeah. Alright, next. Couple coupon codes for the pain caused by Woosa. Yes, please. Fuck this class. Reminder to nerf Woosa. Yes, please. Who downvoted? Man. Fucking noobs. Fucking hell, man. Literally. Mix and match helmets from main outfit, or group helmets as ornaments, since most helmets can block or yeah, I do agree with this one for sure, man. Like so many outfits, like say the, what is it called again? Say like those the small like hairpins. You can actually use some, like you can use a bunny ear and like with it, but nah, they don't do it. Yeah. You can put earrings and then you can add like a bunny ear. That would be nice. Add more variety. Yeah, definitely. It's a very useful thing. I think what PA don't really know is looks really matter. You know, like if you play a class that is ugly and shit, or you don't like, or okay, like probably that's a wrong way of putting it. Maybe if you play the game and your class doesn't look like how you want it to, it's not a good motivation to keep playing. Believe me, like people want that, like those little aesthetics is very important, especially for MMORPG. So we have castle trades only in Europe, make it harder to do this as trading in my opinion is a bit meh. Do the following tweak to the system: if 50 members are defending, or 50 goes to only one. Okay, so here's what I think. Okay, like castle trades. I don't know if this exists in Asia. I don't think so. I was in a top guild for a long time, and I think we never had this issue in Asia. I don't know about NA, but as far as I've heard, NA has 2 strong guilds. I think it was Obsidian and Legendary. Yeah. There will be, I think got one more or something. Yeah. I think they got a lot of feud with each other, so I don't think they will trade unless they got some agenda that we don't know about. For sure, castle trading is garbage. Yeah. Obviously, it's it ruins the fun of the game. I think what needs to happen is what they need to do is to castle trading is not really in my area of expertise, so I don't really know what's the best thing. But if this is really something that you guys want me to start thinking about, please let me know in the comment section. Maybe I'll study a lot more, and I'll probably come up with a good idea by next week or something regarding this content. Yeah, and this is also a part of my YouTube channel, because this is also PvP, I guess. So this is definitely something I can look into. Yeah, but for now I have no answers. Unfortunately, I have no answers. Can you give us more family prestige level? For what? For the new buffs? Yeah, sure. Why not? Hello. Any code for Lunar New Year? GMCM research. Yeah, I think they kind of messed up. Yeah, I think. Come on, man. It's Lunar New Year, man. Like, give us something like. It's an important date. Yeah, just give us something. It doesn't need to be great. Like, just give us like an ornament, fucking choice chest or something. Just make it interesting. Like, it's not gonna hurt you anyways. Come on, PA is so stingy. Yeah. Please give us the ability to cancel merchantry dispatch. Why would you want to do that? But yeah, I guess so. That's pretty cool. All right. Add 60 FPS option for all devices. It's been 3 years with this 45 FPS cap for the majority of the devices. We want to be able to choose between 20, 30, 45 and 60 FPS at least. Would be better if you have options up to... Yeah, I think so. Very, very important stuff. Yeah, I think this is really, really good. I think they need to do this for sure. TOS, Temple of the Sun, for this lunar year. Common, we can't say no to extra CP. Also you before everything else. Please correct network issue of if my 300 Mbps isn't enough for BDM server to... Definitely, yeah. BDM server is fucked up. I don't know what they did. This costume, I'll just put it on the screen. That's the costume regarding the GM, yeah, the striker. Auto start ruins when I have, yeah, for sure. This one has no excuses. This is actually a big problem. Like, I have like 2 million tablets or something. It took me like forever just to finish them. It's absolutely garbage. Yeah? Very garbage. Ducks as pet. Come on, man. Actually, I shouldn't put it down. You want duck pet? Okay lah, go lah. It's not important. Yeah. Alright, I think that's about it. There's no more from this one. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully something I said today gave you guys a rough idea regarding the state of the game. And for PA, please, I'm not trying to be like this guy who complains a lot, but I think for a better part of the year, this could sound a bit narcissistic, but I think I have a bit of voice for the people. I think that majority of the things that I say do reflect on what the community actually wants from the game. To be perfectly honest, there's not really a lot of good suggestions in the suggestion tablet. You guys don't want to give a particular person more advantage for speaking up their mind, and I understand that. But the way you are doing this thing is wrong, in my opinion. Like, so this is like a bit of stories regarding me and GM Filanche. I actually talked to him regarding a couple ideas that I wanted to share, and what he told me was he cannot just listen to me because it's not fair. Yeah, we need everyone to have an equal chance of giving suggestion. However, this is the dilemma, guys. Okay, this is the dilemma. If I ask you a question, does everyone have the right to choose the new president? I think majority of you will say yes. Yeah? What if I change the narrative and I ask you this instead? Would you let your fate to be decided by idiots? They're both necessarily the same question, just changed. And the answer is definitely a no. Why? Because that is how things actually are. That is the reality of things. Like if you want an objective suggestion, you want an objective and you want a good suggestion that's actually good for the game, it's not that you're asking everyone, but you need to ask people who actually understand. If you ask people who understand, they will give you an objective answer. And that is going to change something. That is what's going to make a difference. You giving this suggestion panel, there's going to be like a fuck ton of idiots here typing shit. Like I've had people complaining about how weak Woosa is. It's absolutely nonsense, man. Like it's absolutely nonsense. And those people that actually wanted a Woosa buff are really, really dumb shit. Yeah, it's very, very dumb shit. Woosa is fucking broken. And having these suggestions will affect you as a company, because that's what happens. Like you will think like, oh, so many people are asking for Woosa buff, and because there's so many fucking crybabies who upvoted that, it's actually quite boss-like, yeah. So you're literally letting an idiot like say whatever the fuck he wants, and you have more biased idiot who's gonna support that stupid suggestion, which will impact the whole game. And to me, that is wrong. Okay, like that is fucking wrong. That's not supposed to happen. That is really, really dumb. So please, if you guys still want to save the game, you guys still want to try to at least balance the game to a certain margin, at least for arenas and field and classes in general, my offer still stands. I will help you consult class balancing. I will tell you what classes needs to be balanced. I will tell you suggestions regarding what needs to be changed. I can give you my word, the game will be a better place in just a couple weeks. I can give you my word. I already have a data that I have saved up for quite some time now regarding the current changes that I want to be implemented into the game. And if you want this, you know how to find me. You have my Discord, you have my YouTube channel, you have my email, or you can just ask your GM or CM to contact me. And I don't need payment for this. You want to pay me, that's good. If you don't want to, it's fine. But my offer still stands. If you still want to actually help save the game. Because I think as far as I've noticed, every single aspect of reply has been very inconsistent. Yeah, for a bit of time, it's very inconsistent. And I think that the game is moving towards destruction. So hopefully this helps you. And hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys again very soon on the next one. Bye guys.